Hello. Hi. My name is Ryan. This is actually my first video documenting my recent retro video game pickups. So yeah, thanks for checking this out. I was actually kind of convinced to start these videos by my cousin. Shout out to Lex Marston. Yeah, he kind of suggested I start kind of recording my recent cool pickups. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, and hopefully go from there. So uh, yeah, so this is actually going to be about a recent Craigslist find that I ended up jumping on a couple days ago, actually. I'd say maybe 3 days ago, four, but yeah, it was a Nintendo bundle. It came with the console and 14 games, some being boxed, um, and it was $100 for the bundle. Uh, and the ad was kind of weird. It was two kind of shoddy pictures of the bundle. One picture didn't really deliver any information whatsoever besides like, oh, here's a obscure angle of the Nintendo, so you know Nintendo's in the bundle. Um, and then the other picture had the games in it, but you kind of had to really like squint and concentrate and recognize some of the labels to see if you'd recognize any of the games. So I did recognize a few. One game actually being a game that really made the bundle, and I'll be showing that at the end. So uh, stay tuned for that. But otherwise, going to go through the bundle and show you what I picked up. So here we go. First up is obviously the console itself, the Nintendo. Kind of dirty. Oh, so like a little information on the guy who sold it. He was an older gentleman. He was in his, let's say, mid-50s. Um, he had this stuff since he was a kid, so he took really good care of it. This is all just kind of boxed up since he was a kid, and he just decided he didn't want it any longer. He was never going to play it again, so he decided to sell it. And he kept really good care of his stuff. This is actually probably the best shape Nintendo I have so far. This makes three, so I really need to bundle up the other two and find a home for those. But I'm going to be keeping this one because it's in the best shape so far that I've had of a console, Nintendo console. Pretty dirty, but I'll open it up and clean it in the next couple days, hopefully, if I have time. But yeah, awesome. And it came with a lot of the inserts to the console. So Nintendo Power inserts. Another one. Actually, the manual to the system, which is freaking cool. Posters. For some reason, he has two of these. I'm pretty sure only one came with the box console, but he has two. So I'll eliminate one and then do something with the other one. But I have the Nintendo Power. It came with a Nintendo Power poster. It's really cool. Mario 3, some of the Zeldas on the back. So awesome that was included. We also have a wireless remote for the Nintendo console. I didn't really know these existed until now. I don't have the receiver to it. Kind of dirty, but really cool. Hopefully you can find the receiver at some point. But yeah, awesome find. You can you can never have a Nintendo bundle without the Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt cartridge. So this is actually the label is crisp and vibrant. This is actually, I already have a cartridge like this in awesome shape. I think this actually might top it. So most likely pass this on with a bundle I make for one of my other Nintendos and keep the trend going. Yeah. And yeah, also you can't have a Nintendo bundle without Tetris. So there it is. I actually already have Tetris and the manual for it, so these will also be going in a future bundle. Yeah, Tetris 2. It gets better. It gets better. Maybe. But actually, no, it's cool. It's boxed. The box is in really good shape. The cartridge is also obviously in good shape. All the inserts, well, the manual at least. So, a little more colorful with the second follow-up in the series. So, yeah. Don't have Tetris 2 at all, so having it in the box with it and the manual is awesome. Let's see. California Games is next up with the scantily clad bikini lady on the front. Saucy of Nintendo. Very saucy. Alright. Next up, RC Pro-Am with the manual. Back to the Future. Really awesome condition. A little dirty. I'll clean it up. But I already have Back to the Future, so I also already have the manual to it. But this is in better condition than the one I have, so I'll keep this copy and find a home for the second one. All right. Next up is Jackal in the box. Maybe I lied to you when I said it was getting better. But no, the box is cool to have. I already have Jackal as well. So, yeah. Do I have Jackal? I'm pretty sure I have Jackal. Huh. I'm pretty positive I have Jackal, but I have the box now. It doesn't have the manual in it, but I'll come across it one day. It's not too rare of a game. It's not rare at all, actually. Haha! It's not. It really isn't. But the games coming up are a little cooler. Let's see. Next up is X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men. So, played this a few nights ago. Didn't really like it. It's a top-down like melee. Well, it's melee based if you pick a melee character, and you can pick characters that shoot projectiles. The battling's kind of hectic. Obstacles are kind of hectic, kind of intense, but didn't really like it too much. But don't have it yet, so keep that for the collection. This game's actually kind of cool. Played this a few nights ago. It's kind of a puzzle game. Solomon's Key. So, yeah, you can kind of make blocks apparition out of thin air. Use them to help you get to the key to open the door. Kind of a puzzle game. You can kind of divert enemies from your path. So, pretty cool. I'll go back to it. Next up is going to be a familiar series to everybody. Miss Pac-Man. Woo! There it is. You know what you're getting with Pac-Man, so don't need to really go into that. The cartridges are really cool. The Tengen cartridges, really sleek. Cool design. Got the little sleeve with it, and the manuals, which are a little longer than the usual Nintendo cartridge manuals. So cool to have that. Next up is another Tengen cartridge, Rollin' Thunder. There it is. Manual included. Sleeve. Played this a few nights ago as well. Kind of cool. Side-scrolling shooter. Kind of like, I got the same feel from playing the like Shinobi arcades as I did playing that game, and they're not really similar. So I don't know what it is. They're kind of like similar in the fact that like Shinobi throws projectile ninja stars, and that is you have a gun. I don't know why. I get that feeling, but I'm insane. Next game is a really cool game to have, Gradius. So, super challenging game, super hard, pretty rewarding though. Yeah. Looking forward to tearing my freaking hair out with that game. So, slowly descending into madness. Alright, so getting near the end here. This game is pretty awesome. Played this recently. It is the Guardian Legend. And it's awesome because the shrink wrap's still on it, kind of. Sort of, maybe. The top half, so the guy opened it, I'm thinking when he was a kid, he just opened the top, like the first half of the shrink wrap just so he could pull the game out, but he left the other half intact. Pretty sure it's from when it was new. Some record stores shrink wrap their used games so people can't take out the inserts, but I don't think it was from a used record store because the stuff inside is in such great shape. I don't think it had multiple owners, so I think this guy bought it new. So it has a tag on it, which is really cool, from KB. So $19.99 was discounted. Some of the inserts. Manual. Super crisp. Let's see. We got the poster from the developer's other games. So pretty cool. Of course, the game's in it. There you go. Same label as the cover. All right, we got to the last game here. Did like a cheesy unveiling of it. So gonna go ahead and turn on this Nintendo here. Stretch for the power button. But yeah, you can probably recognize the music, and you can see the title right now. So it's Metroid. Yeah. So Metroid, and they had two. I already showed you the box. They had two kinds of cartridges. One being the more generic. I believe it's more generic. It's more common. Is the yellow label, and this is actually the silver box. So this is the silver version of the game. I believe it's a little more rare. So yeah, got Metroid in the box. Freaking sucks though because there's no damn manual in it. Damn it. Had the little game sleeve, but it's missing the manual. I found the X-Men manual in Jackal, the Jackal box. So I was just hoping that this was in one of the other boxes somewhere, but I couldn't find it. So I don't know. I can buy it online for $10 if I'm patient. I found one in okay shape for $12 plus shipping, but I can get a better deal if I just wait it out. So I'll do that. I'll come across it one of these days. Be my white whale. So yeah, definitely cool to have that in the collection. Like I said, it's all for $100, so uh, valued a little over 200, I'd say. If maybe that's being optimistic, but it's still a really good deal. I didn't have most of these games. Well, I had a few, but I got little extras like with it, boxes, manuals. So, and I have duplicates I can go ahead and throw into a bundle. But it is cool to have the Guardian Legend, Gradius, Metroid, all in my collection now, and even Miss Pac-Man. Like, that's a cool game to have. But yeah, not to mention all the inserts that came with the Nintendo. So like it was a really good deal. But yeah, thanks for sticking around this long. If you have, obviously you have because you're listening to this right now. Should probably just stop talking soon. But yeah, I will hopefully be making a couple more videos of my recent finds, my other recent finds. I have a few cool ones. So, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later, guys.